Also at the end, perfect. So we start. Surprise. We start doing a scenario. Thank you for being here. We are together at the KubeCon Europe 2025. I'm going to talk to you about my personal experience wearing this jacket, being a Kubestronaut in 30 days at the age of 53. So the challenge is also the age and how I managed it. You know that this is implying that you have to get 5 certifications. It's a path that is really interesting because you will learn a lot of things. Also, if like me, you will have 30 years of experience in IT. We are Fabrizio and Chad. We are sharing our QR codes. There are no mysteries here. I work at Veritas Automata as a chief engineer. I'm also a CIO. And I founded with a friend, Gerardo Lopez, Cloud Station, that is an initiative to share things. Maybe every one of you here could be invited to be sharing an interview or your experience. And effectively, I've been getting the certification in 30 days, being 53, and also being Italian, but located in Colombia. Chad, you want to go for your presentation, introducing you?
My name is Chad. As you can see, I don't have the jacket. I'm just a mere mortal, but I do have a book called Acing the CKA Exam. So it's, kind of approaching this from perhaps your perspective and offering my experience through being a trainer and being a author.
Great. So let's go with the first start. What is the agenda today? Motivation. We just have 10 minutes, so really sorry to share my personal approach of 30 days in 10 minutes. Why becoming a Kubestronaut? Because you have to get, like me, a crisis at midlife, exactly at 50, and you will go for something new. But it's also my personal journey because from Kubernetes that I work together with my team and I have daily challenges, I decided to go for conquering examinations and then sharing this secret source to share with you the strategies and the motivation that I had, the power of sponsorship, because my company paid for that, and that is a problem that many of you will have. But you can just look at the shared codes. There are always discounts. Then I discovered that I have a mission. Share with you all why I did it, how I did it, and let you try the same. Not necessarily 30 days, but why not the challenging Kubestronaut and what will go next for your career. And then, Chad, why writing a book?
And I think just through writing a book, taking the exams, they're very unique exams in that the CKA, CKS, and CKAD are all in the terminal. So you have to get your practice in. That's why all of the 70+ exercises are in the CKA book. And then, it's a unique experience.
Practical challenges, whatever. Let's go for what is the reason, really. So as I told you earlier, it's something that you need to face as a challenge. At 53 is not easy because you are generally thinking the old way. You don't want to go for new things. But I wanted to prove myself that I really could do that. And also, if I have a lot of experience on the terminal in production with problems, I'm really nice when I have problems in production. I just laugh. I'm not going to cry when I see a production problem. So why not add in a badge like this that you can get at Cloud Native University too, but having it effectively proving that I got the challenge and I solved it. And also, think about you, that you are not a Kubestronaut right now. Why don't you think about being called Kubestronaut is a nice thing. So
Fabrizio, I have a question real quick. It seems like you have a very fearless attitude. Did that come with time, or how do you just not afraid to fail?
You have to be bad. So basically, you don't think too much about problems. It's something that you will say, okay, I will solve it, no problem, there is nothing. And the same for certifications. When you have this screen in face and you have the questions, generally 17 questions. Can we say 17? I think so. It's not revealing something. So 17 questions, and you think about that, it's a challenge, it's something that you have to do. You will not be scared about that. You have to face the problem. And after 1 hour or 2, it's all ended. Same for production. Eventually, you get another job. You're fired, and that's it. So, personally, I started in 2015 with Kubernetes, coming from Apache Mesos and Fedora CoreOS, at that time Google CoreOS. And then I followed it with GitOps, that at that time was really painful. There was no documentation. So this base is something that I had as a benefit and as a bonus from my previous part of the career. But this is not really mandatory for you all to have something that you can really count on to be productive. So you can just avoid thinking that it's for superpowered people. It's for everyone. Everyone that has a plan and a roadmap. You have to be scheduling your life like you do generally when you are having a hobby or an interest. You will fight with time. You will fight with money also, because here you see that you have to buy the bundle generally, or one by one. You have to pay. I started on January buying the certifications, examination, then forgetting about that. And in August, I said, oh my God, we are at the middle of the year. I need to do that. Why not doing that immediately? And I added that I had a flu because for 10 days, I was completely out due to a temperature. So it would be probably 20 days the next time.
Life happens.
I think that happens. And mastering time is your key for succeeding. Here I put also the order that I followed. I think that it's something that you can benefit from, like KCNA, CKA, CKAD, KCSA, and CKS. This is the order I followed. Thank you for being so good, Mumshad, with Code Cloud. The platform is good. You can study there, especially at the beginning from CKA. Then Killer Coda and the scenarios are really something you have to master because it's the examination. And Killer.sh, 2 attempts, you need to take them to pass that. So I can assure you that the documentation on the internet and what you will find, apart from the KCSA, that when I did the examination was lacking, now it's all available. You just have to search for that. And also read the curriculum. So the highlights here are exactly a summary of what I was telling you right now. KCNA, you have to know what is the CNCF, what is the cloud-native scenario. So you need to study what is a landscape, what is a Kubernetes enhancement program, what are the special interest groups, whatever is related to cloud-native. Then CKA and CKAD, put your hands on your terminal, start solving basic problems like etcd, whatever more. CKAD administering KCSA with security, and CKS, it's the last proof that you get it. And at that point, you just need the sponsorship. My company was sponsoring me, so paying for everything. The mission is becoming someone that is acting for the Linux Foundation and CNCF. Don't think it's just yours, or you have the nice jacket, because it's also for your career and for the other people and how you will look at them in terms of professional person. So at this point, Chad,
Fabrizio has left me with 30 seconds, so let's go through this quick. So my CK experience was in 2017, my company was like, go and use this thing called Kubernetes. There was a lot less documentation back then. There was a lot less resources and study guides. So I had thrown into the fire. So I had to figure out what to do, and almost immediately thought, why should anybody have to go through this? And almost immediately wanted to kind of do a lessons learned and start to teach other people. For me, it's all about creating communities. And for me, a study group really helped me stay accountable, and also with staying on track. And so that's one of the reasons why I started KubeSkills as well. Go ahead. And so writing the CKA, it wasn't necessarily to show that I passed the CKA. It was how you could translate the Kubernetes documentation. How many people have gone through the Kubernetes docs, like RTFM, right? and been a little bit confused, me as well. So I wanted to boil it down to, what do you actually need to pass the CKA exam? So staying up to date, there's a new version of the CKA, by the way. As Kubernetes evolves, so does the CKA exam. So we have a new second version of the CKA exam, the CKA book coming out. And it's the first time in 3 years, so it's kind of a big deal. And we've added API gateway, or gateway API, I always reverse those, and then also operators. So look out for that. And then, like I said, community has been the big driving force behind my success, and I'm sure Fabrizio can attest to this as well. So I'd like you, as a call to action, create your own accountability, and on your social media or to your family and friends, create a post, use the hashtag acing the CKA exam, or acing the CKA, tag me, and I have a free ebook for you, which includes the new version, and then a t-shirt, I control, Cube control. So I hope you like it.
You can say thank you with me.
So thank you for letting us go over our time here, and also see these QR codes to keep in touch with us on socials. And one last thing, we really care about underrepresented groups. And so if you want to become a mentor to mentor these groups that are underrepresented in the CNCF community, please scan this QR code.
This is probably the most important thing out of this presentation, a part of Kubestronaut, the certification. Mentoring is helping people. It's like becoming a Kubestronaut and helping others to become better. Mentoring and scanning the QR code is doing something for the community, for you, and for other professionals that are trying to get better, and maybe they just need a smile. You don't have to be a super pro.
Yeah. I think also teaching other people helps you learn as well, right? So it's good.
Like we did together.
Yes.
So we are also friends, not just sharing here. And we are Italian and Texan, not Texan, from the US. So it's very complicated.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't know if we have space for questions, but what question would you have? Maybe later you can offer a coffee or pay a dinner. It will be very accepted.
Yeah. Hope everyone enjoys their KubeCon, and we'll be here for questions all throughout.
Yeah. Thank you.